What if the most important moments of your dog's day happen when you're not even paying attention? Not during walks. Not during playtime. Not when you're calling their name. But in the quiet moments, the moments when they think nobody is watching. Because the truth is, your dog has an entire emotional world hidden beneath the surface. A world of thoughts, routines, instincts, and feelings that most owners never notice. And once you understand what happens inside that hidden world, you'll never look at your dog the same way again. Every morning starts the same way. Your dog watches you. Not casually. Not occasionally. Studies have shown that dogs spend an astonishing amount of time observing their owners. They study your movements, your routines, your emotions, even the tiny expressions that flash across your face. To your dog, you're not just a person. You're their entire environment. When you wake up, their day begins. When you leave, their world changes. And when you return, everything feels right again. But what happens during those hours in between? Most owners imagine their dog sleeping all day. The reality is much more fascinating. Researchers who monitored dogs at home discovered that dogs constantly check areas where their owners spend the most time. Your favorite chair. The front door. The kitchen. Your side of the bed. They move between these places because each one carries something precious. Your scent. To humans, scent is just smell. To dogs, scent is memory, comfort, security, and connection. Every room you enter leaves behind invisible traces that your dog can follow for hours. In a very real way, your dog stays close to you even when you're gone. And then there's the waiting. Many dogs develop what scientists call anticipatory behavior. Without clocks, without calendars, without understanding schedules, they somehow learn when you're coming home. 30 minutes before your usual arrival time, many dogs become noticeably more alert. They move toward windows. They watch the door. They listen carefully to sounds outside. Some even begin wagging before they hear your car. They're not guessing. They're using patterns, sounds, scents, and routines they've memorized over hundreds of days. Your dog isn't just waiting. They're preparing for your return. And when that moment finally comes, something remarkable happens inside their brain. Researchers found that seeing their owner activates the reward centers of a dog's brain more strongly than seeing food. Think about that. Food keeps them alive. But you create happiness. Your arrival isn't just exciting. It's biologically rewarding. It's one of the best parts of their entire day. But there is another side to this story. A quieter side. Because not every moment is joyful. Sometimes your dog notices things about you that you don't even notice yourself. Dogs are experts at reading human emotions. They can detect changes in body language, posture, breathing, and even changes in scent caused by stress hormones. When you've had a difficult day, your dog often knows before anyone else does. That's why they suddenly place their head on your lap. Why they sit beside you without being called. Why they follow you more closely than usual. They aren't being needy. They're responding. Your dog may not understand your problems, but they understand your feelings. And for them, that's enough. One of the most misunderstood things dogs do happens late at night. You settle onto the couch. Your dog walks over, turns around 3 times, then collapses against your feet. Most people think they're just choosing a comfortable place to sleep. But comfort isn't the only reason. Physical contact lowers stress in dogs. It regulates their heartbeat. It helps them relax. And perhaps most importantly, it confirms that you're still there. To your dog, sleeping near you isn't convenience. It's trust. Complete trust. The highest level of security they know. Which brings us to something most owners never consider. Your dog spends their entire life believing in you. Completely. They believe you'll come home. They believe you'll feed them, protect them, care for them, even when they don't understand what's happening, even when they're scared, even when they're confused. They trust you anyway. That level of trust is incredibly rare. Humans struggle to give it to each other. Yet dogs give it freely every single day. And maybe that's why the bond feels so powerful. Because your dog doesn't care how much money you make, how successful you are, how you look, or what mistakes you've made. They care about one thing. You. Your presence. Your voice. Your scent. Your existence. To your dog, you're not just part of their life, you are their life. The center of it. The constant in a changing world. The person they search for in every room. The sound they wait for at the door. The face they look for when they wake up. And perhaps the most beautiful part of all, they ask for almost nothing in return. A little time. A little patience. A little understanding. That's it. So tonight, when your dog curls up beside you, when they rest their head on your foot, when they follow you into another room for the 100th time, remember what's really happening. You aren't just seeing a pet. You're seeing one of the purest forms of loyalty that exists on this planet. A heart that has quietly built its entire world around you. And whether you realize it or not, you are the best part of your dog's day. Every single day.